happened before? Like, bro, how many fucking times did you do this?
It's just once you hear that, you know it's definitely more than one. Nobody goes, like, let's say you have a car, bro. Let's say you have a Beamer, and someone asks you, how many BMWs, what the? That was fucking stupid. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Or do I? Man tells TikTok he got cheated on, backfires. Let's go ahead and check this out, man.
Guys, there's this guy named Cam. So if you didn't know, there's this trend on TikTok where it's called the Man of the Year.
Didn't know.
Where you would think they're talking about how great their partner is, but then they show another slide and it's actually how terrible their partner was.
Ooh.
Now Cam, he switches it up and calls it Let's Hear It for the Woman of the Year. And it's at 5.8 million views. And it's actually causing controversy all over TikTok. So on the next slide, he posts this text from his girlfriend. Look at this. That's not fair. I was drunk and my mouth was already too full to tell them to chill out.
What?
Your mouth was already too full?
Full of what? What does that mean?
To tell them to chill out? Who would want to hear something like that?
Yo, like, could you imagine getting this text from your girl, bro? That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Imagine you talking to your girl, clearly she doing too much of something. You're telling her to pump the brakes and she's like, my mouth was too full. That's just a crazy text. Even if the context makes it not sound as unreasonable, just you telling me that you're drunk, you're out with your friends, you're drunk and your mouth is too full. It's like, I feel like I gotta break up with you just off of that.
So the context here is that she slept with someone else, which is a sad way to find out that your girl was cheating. Now guys, this is where things got heated up because the comments did not come out the way that you would think. That poor girl. 100 men versus consent. Getting SA'd is not cheating, by the way. This is SA.
What?
Why y'all saying she cheated? He thought we were gonna be on his side.
Everyone's
saying that she got SA.
I'm
Why?
confused.
Because some people believe if you are drunk, you cannot consent. And if you sleep with someone that can't consent, then...
Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Oh, blame it on the alcohol? That means if you want to go cheat on your girl, bro, all you got to do is get drunk. Get drunk and then claim SA. Nah, this is insane to me.
And that's RA. But then there's this counter argument. She was coherent enough to make the decision and regret it. The message says chill out, not mentioning of wanting them to stop. She made the decision willingly. Regrets doesn't mean SA. From this
and what? So wait, where did her mouth get full? I'm confused. When did that happen?
It doesn't seem like she didn't.
That's not fair. I was drunk and my mouth was already too full to tell them to chill out. What?
Want it to happen. Unless she's saying, I tried to tell him to stop, but my mouth was too full. I don't know, right? So he goes in depth and gives us a story time. Now, he told this story with like loud music playing in the background. So I'm gonna just tell it real fast. So basically they were dating for a year plus. They was tight. As time started passing, her behavior started changing. She started going to parties and get-togethers without him. She was like, I want to be with the girls, so you can't come. He ain't like going out much anyway, so he was cool. Now, one day, it was his friend's birthday. His friends begged him to go out. So he's like, okay. He tells his girlfriend. She was like, nah, don't go out. He's like, what? You can't tell me what to do. That turns into a fight. They were mad at each other. They both go out. His friend takes him to this big party. Now, he looks at his girl's location, and it says that she's right where he is. So he's looking around, and he sees her go upstairs with two guys. One's holding her hand from the front, one's holding her hand from the back.
Yeah. Nah, this is a Tatiana. What we doing? This is a Bobina. Come on now.
He goes upstairs and follows. They go into a room. Now, I guess one of his homeboys pulled him to the side because he wanted to talk about something important. They talk for about 10-15 minutes. They get done. He goes over to the door. He cracks it open, and he sees one guy hitting it from the back and one guy getting it from the front.
Bro.
And it destroys him. He's like dumbstruck. And immediately he goes home, leaves the homies at the party. Now me,
Bro, that's a blessing, though, to find that out. That this woman is literally just such a fucking slut, bro. You dodged the bullet. You could have got her pregnant. You could have fucked around and married her. You know what I'm saying? She's like, my mouth was too full to tell them to stop? That's when her mouth was full? When she was getting Eiffel Towered? Okay.
I would have crashed the fuck out. He better than me. Now he driving home. It's a long drive, so 30 minutes in, he gets a text from her. She says, hey, can I pull up on you after I'm done here? He's like, what the no way. He's in his head like, how many times has this happened? And she came to my house.
Right.
So he calls her up and tells her everything that he saw, everything that happened. And she really didn't even defend herself. She's like, it's not my fault. I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. And then I guess a week later, a video got sent to him of his girl getting hit, getting cracked. And since that happened, he's just been down bad. So he told this story, and the comment still was just,
wow.
Bro supports essay. This is clearly essay. No way y'all defending him.
Wow, I don't want to live on this fucking earth anymore. Are you kidding me? So women just have a green light to cheat, is what you're telling me. As long as she can claim that she was intoxicated to some degree, which that's an arbitrary amount of alcohol. At what point are you now too drunk to consent? I thought that only applies to when women are literally borderline unconscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, being drunk makes you make bad decisions, but that's not getting essayed. Getting essayed, the way I've always understood it, was the woman literally cannot consent, even if she wanted to. It's not about she made a mistake consenting to something she wouldn't have consented to sober. It's she can't even communicate with you. She cannot say yes. She cannot say no. She's blacked out, drunk, mumbling. She's clearly incoherent. Now, when a woman says no, it's no regardless. I'm just saying, this is fucking insane, because if it was a guy, man, if it was just a guy saying, look, I had a little too much to drink, they essayed me, this shit would never fly, man.
Someone said, in this situation, it's always better to get the man off her instead of possibly letting her take advantage of her. If she's drunk, that isn't consensual. I'm not really sure how he would have known she was drunk. She told him not to come. She told him not to go out. Where's the girlfriends at? If my girl was going out to a party and she knew she was gonna be drinking, she would invite me to protect her from situations like this. Someone said, nah, this isn't SA. She knows what she's doing. These people in the comments are children. Hold on, you saw your girl go into a room with two guys and didn't flip. You stopped to talk to your friend for 15 minutes and then you just left her there? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna sit there for 15 minutes and talk to my friend when I just saw that. And this is what made me think, actually. I think he already had a suspicion that she was doing that. He was already insecure about this. And he wanted proof for himself. I almost actually believe you pulled up to the same party she went to on purpose. I don't think you accidentally ended up there. I accidentally got a train ran on me. It's a cold world.
It's a fucking cold world, dude.
So now, guys, because of all this backlash he was getting, he called his ex up and recorded the whole thing.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Why did it say you were recording the call?
So I just want to call you to ask you about a couple of things.
Okay.
First off, I want to start by saying sorry.
This is so fucking corny, though, dude. It was corny the second he put that shit up on the internet to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I guess I get he didn't like leak her information, I suppose. So, you know, maybe it's not that corny, but look at what he doing now. Now he explaining himself, he calling her, trying to record in secret, or I guess he told her he was recording so that he can clear his name. It's like, man, it's just, dude, now you're doing way, way too much, man.
I know I was a dickhead last time.
I don't think it's ever the move to try and get clout by painting yourself as a victim, especially as a man. That ain't the way, bro. Get views another way. Don't try to get views by throwing yourself a pity party online, complaining about how people did you dirty, especially not a fucking chick, dude.
Fucked. But there's that, and also so I kind of like posted a TikTok of like just a screenshot of some shit you said to me, like right before.
I saw.
She saw it?
Okay. Well, first off, there's just a lot of people saying that like it was sexual assault, and first off, I don't know if that was the case, and if that's what happened, I'm sorry for the way I reacted, and I could have reacted differently.
I mean, honestly, I shouldn't have done it, but I also put myself in that situation, and I consented, so it's nothing that, like,
So
honestly, I don't know why I did it, but...
Well,
It sounds like she trying to have her cake and eat it too.
I'm confused, just like, why did you though? Because, bro, like we're in a fucking 3-year relationship, dude. Like,
That's crazy.
I know, I don't know.
what do you
It
mean?
happened.
How did it just happen though? Like, how do you end up having a fucking threesome, bro?
Bro, this calling your chick, bro. I get this is her ex now, or he's her ex, or whatever. I never liked this, man. I got friends who do this shit, call their girl bro. I've always thought it was not the move.
I was just there, you know.
It's like you're masculinizing your chick when you're like one of the bros.
We started talking, and one thing led to another, and they asked the question, and I said, sure, why not, fuck it. And we were in an argument at the time, and I don't know, I wasn't thinking.
Well,
I barely drank that night either, so.
I barely drank that night either. I think she meant as well. So she wasn't even drunk like that.
You know, yeah, I had a few drinks, but.
thanks for rubbing it in my face. Like, what?
All right, nigga, don't fucking just take your win. And why you still hurt, nigga? God damn. And this is what I mean, bro, trying to play the victim. Now he like, thanks for rubbing it in. You should be thanking this chick, honestly. You should thank her. You should worship the ground she walks upon. Why? Because she could have, I mean, you wouldn't have released the video, but she could have been like, I was completely intoxicated. I didn't know what I was doing. I barely knew where I was. And made you look even goofier and worse on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You damn near was halfway apologizing at the start of this recording. Because you're like, maybe she was essayed. And at least now she's at least being honest. She's at least being honest. She sees the opportunity to walk away from this whole entire situation as the victim, and you continuing to get clowned on the internet. And she had at least the integrity to be honest for a moment so that you could vindicate yourself online. And you gonna turn around and thanks for rubbing in my face. Bruh, I'm sick.
My bad.
What you mean, my bad? Like, what?
What a fucking fairy, bro. Oh my God. Okay, all right. I don't even want to listen to this anymore. I'll just play it just for the sake.
Like what?
Bro, like,
I'm sorry.
you don't fucking... Did this happen before? Like, bro, how many fucking times did you do this?
It's just
Once you hear that, you know it's definitely more than one. Nobody goes, like, let's say you have a car, bro. Let's say you have a Beamer and someone asks you, how many BMWs what the? That was fucking stupid. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Or do I? Okay, I don't. Look, someone asked you, how many BMWs? Why can't I say W? How many BMWs? I guess that's why. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. W's. It's always BMW. Now it just sounds weird. Double. What is this video devolving into? That's the real question. Let's say somebody, let's say you have, I don't even want to do it anymore.
So are we lying again, or are you gonna, like, you know?
No, it's just this time.
So you put that on your mom's life, bro.
Obviously, like, there's been scenarios where it's gotten close.
Whoa, obviously I've come close to cheating on you plenty of times.
What do you mean gotten close, bro? We're in a fucking long-term relationship. How the
Like,
no.
I feel like just once we hit a certain point, like, it just wasn't the same, I guess.
What the?
I bet you this ain't even the bitch, bro. This nigga make this shit up. This is a whole other chick he hired because this woman is, she either really don't give a fuck, but she taking way too much accountability for this to be real.
It wasn't the same. Do you know how much fucking money and time I spent on you, bro? Are you fucking slow?
This is fake. This is fake. This ain't her. This ain't her, bro. I knew she was taking way too much accountability. Something was off.
Like, why the fuck? Why are you all quiet now, bro?
I have nothing to say. I mean, I fucked up.
But you're, like, acting like you don't fucking care.
Or maybe she also sounds incredibly high. There is a point where you can get so high that you just, like, say the truth, bro.
Sound like it.
Yeah, I don't even fucking know. I'm sorry.
You're acting like it doesn't matter.
She doesn't care.
I mean, it does. I hurt you, and I'm sorry. And that's all I can really say is I'm sorry. I can't take it back.
It's quite a.
W self-love, right? W self-love.
I'm sorry.
That's awkward.
W not fucking allowing yourself to just be eaten up by guilt and shame or whatever.
Whatever. Bye.
That is sad as hell. I'm sorry for cracking up. He was just like what? That threw me off. But from that phone call, you can tell that she was already checked out. And I'm letting anybody know, when your partner is checked out, you're going to notice it. Their behaviors are going to change. Their patterns are going to switch. Hence why I think he was there and he wanted to see it himself. She also said she consented and she didn't even drink that much. Now, we go to the comments. I'm not defending either side, but this could be anyone's voice.
I mean, come on, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I need to hear her side actually told from her.
Yeah. I feel like this was fake, bro.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
How do you know, though? Guy making the video? What's his name? Derek? How do you know that this ain't just some random bitch that he hired? This is some girl that he just know from work type shit. You know, that he just gave some money. Very easy to do.
I mean, I guess. This could be anybody's voice. But then someone said, y'all believe the text you showed us, but don't want to believe that this is actually her? I put myself in this situation and consented, but he's still the problem. Hard proof and they're still pushing SA. This method should be patched by now.
Yeah, for
sure. So one thing
facts.
you'll notice, a lot of the girls that was saying that stuff, they're not in this video. Some of them are. They're saying no matter what, if a girl drinks, it's SA.
Oh,
As
whoa.
someone who has been assaulted, I would have...
That's a girl that's leveled a few false accusations. That's a girl that you don't want at the fucking college frat party.
never said my mouth was too full. Like, that's a dig. That's almost like bragging.
Yeah, facts. That's twisting the knife. My mouth was too full is insane.
And now when I think about it, that extra detail was kind of weird. I almost feel like she wanted him to know. Like, she wanted him to break up with her. There's this thing that
I'm thinking this whole thing is fake. I think from top to bottom, I think he made a fake fucking thread. It's possible, right? It could all be real. It could be partly true, partly fake. It could all be fake. We don't know. That's how this shit goes, right? But I'm thinking, bro, trying to capitalize on some fucking TikTok trend, trying to get some clout. He puts out this text. Shit don't go well. That would be in alignment with the metaphysical laws of the universe, right, bro? Chasing this attention, and what you chase escapes. He did get attention, but it wasn't the kind of attention he wanted. Then he's like, fuck. So then he tries to vindicate himself by telling the story, like giving all this long backstory. Still won't get the fucking shit he chasing. Then he's like, fuck. And he ultimately convinces someone to help him pose. Some chick pose as this, you know what I'm saying, his ex-girlfriend. I think the whole thing, if I had to bet money, I'd say the whole thing is fake, bro. But at the very least, I think the last little audio thing is fake. Not because dudes don't get hoed. Not because women don't cheat. Not because women don't lie. Not because women don't, you know what I'm saying, falsely claim shit. Not because of any of that. This shit just, something's off here, bro. Something ain't adding up to me. But you let me know what you think in the comments down below, man. I think that's the whole video. So I'll be reading the comments. I truly want y'all to give me some feedback with this one.